to another episode of Puttin Up Points, episode 68, sponsored by Kobe Styling Salon. Thank y'all for hanging with us, man. But you know what it is. It's your boy B Well. We're going to jump right into it. So to the left of me, we got the heavy hitter name.
Meek Sweat.
Rain-X.
Yeah.
To the left of him, to the left of Rain-X, who we got, man?
It's your boy Jay. I'm sitting right next to the bowlers.
Oh, my
Boneless
God.
is crazy.
Not the biggest, the bowlers.
They said you go bowling in those. Lane sevens.
Nah.
Bowling, skiing, jogging.
They just mad America because I'm rain ready.
How you got multi-surface shoes on?
Because I'm rain ready.
Avalanche ready.
They
ready.
just mad because they ain't rain ready. I mean,
Oil and batter ready.
it's all fun and games till it start pouring on y'all. And then y'all looking at my boots like, oh, it is.
Yeah,
Pour it inside your boot.
We looking at
I
your
got
boots.
socks on. I'm good.
We looking at your boots like why they melting up the street.
Nah, these 100 boots. I mean,
Oh, God.
100. You know,
Okay.
I need some new boots.
Hunter and Julian Mint made a collab. That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
It's all right, man. We're going to leave Meek Boots alone. And we're going to jump right into trending topics, baby. But firstly, how y'all feel, Bellas? Oh, my God. How y'all feel?
Bellas.
I was dead about to talk about his boots, and I refrained myself.
Because
I
you knew they
apologize.
were melting.
Yeah, I did.
Nah.
Yeah.
Mellas.
But how y'all feel, fellas? How y'all feel, man? We've been away for a little while. How y'all feel, man?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right.
Where you come back stepping on us with the hunters? Heard you.
Nah, I had these for a minute now, man.
Put your boots on the ground. Heard it.
Single sole boots is crazy.
Crazy
double
thing.
shoe.
You got boots and a fan. Where them fans at? Go ahead. Wave your foot. Wave your foot. Wave your foot. Go ahead. How you feel, Jay?
I feel great. I'm feeling great. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, man, can't complain. Can't complain. Back. Good to be back. Good to be back. But we're going to jump right into it. So, first trending topic. Dawn Staley has released a must-read book entitled Uncommon Favor. If you haven't, go ahead. Jump in a bookstore. Online book, Audible, however you read your books, man. Go get you a copy of that.
Even if you letting the book read to you.
Word. Even if you letting the book read you, sometimes it be like that, man. The next one, let's snap it up for the Texas women's softball team, fellas.
Oh, yeah.
They won the
You
Women's
already know I'm
College World
biased.
Series.
You already know I'm biased. So
I
give
know.
one half
I
snap.
understand. I understand why the
Matter
snap.
of fact, I'll give a full snap. You know?
See, look, there we go.
And then boom, we dropped it.
Okay. Well,
We always drop them.
that's how that go. But also, they won the World Series against Texas Tech. But here's the kicker to that. Texas Tech pitcher Najee Kennedy inks a 7-figure deal to return to Texas Tech next season.
She got money.
Yeah.
Oh, she got
paid.
money.
She got paid.
She could get the large at the movie
large.
theaters. A large.
She got an extra large.
She get 2 souls on her in the boots.
Word, 2 pair. Sponsored by Meek.
Yeah.
And Rain-X.
Moving on, right in the trending topics, you know, congratulations to her, but we're going to keep the congratulations going. Shout out to Coco Gauff. Boom!
Damn.
Boom!
Damn.
One more time. Boom! Shout out to Coco Gauff, man. Well, shout out to Coco Gauff, man. She won her second major title. She won the Roland Garros French Open. Fire. Only 21 years old. It's her second major title, man. Amongst other titles that she won, but her other major title is the U.S. Open in 2023. So we're going to snap it up for Big Coco. Crazy it is, there was some controversy to her win. The controversy being is that afterwards in the post-match presser, you know,
Said a few things.
yeah, Sabalenka said a few things that, you know, hit the airways. If you haven't heard, Sabalenka uttered that she would have beat the person that Coco beat, which is Swiatek. She said that she would have beat her if she would have beat Iga if she would have had to play her. But in the real world, we understand that we don't deal in hypotheticals.
You didn't get the job done.
Exactly.
And you mad.
And she got mad, and she went on to say that it was more self-inflicting shots and misses than Coco beating her. Well, the last time I checked, when you play tennis, there's only one other person on the side of the net, and they're called unforced errors. That's literally a stat in tennis. So you beat yourself, but
Or
the person on the other side didn't beat you? Make it make sense.
Yeah, like, or maybe she forced you to play that bad.
That's good food for thought, right? Mm-hmm. Some people don't think like that. But nevertheless, Coco did show her elegance in high class by not taking the low road. She took the high road in her post-game presser, where she absolutely said, she said that Swiatek was playing good, and she said that Sabalenka was playing the best tennis the whole tournament. But the last time she checked, she did beat Iga Swiatek in straight sets, which means she shut her out. She didn't win any of the sets. So,
Webb, you mind if I translate for the people at home?
what's up? Tell
In
me.
other words, y'all ass, I'm nice. Get y'all game up. Better luck next year.
Boom! You heard it here first on Putting Up Points. That's what I heard too. Yo, me, go ahead, drop a boom just cause.
Boom!
Okay, there it is.
Don't do
Shout
that
out to
shit no more.
Coco. Yeah.
Don't drop the. If you're gonna drop a boom, you drop a boom with your heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
drop
Okay.
a
Yeah.
boom.
From the heart. One more time. Okay.
Boom. That's better.
That we gonna work on that. We gonna work on that.
Sound like a chihuahua boom.
Wow. Trying to Chihuahua boom
Sound
was
like-
crazy.
Sound like you blew your
How you
beats.
gonna be a hunter and can't do the boom right?
Who the hell was that?
Sound
Your
like
boots.
Sound like his speaker blew the bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. It's
Listen,
all right.
bro, it happens.
Also, we're going to snap it up for the other Roland Garros French Open winner today, who is Carlos Alcaraz.
Who was down?
He was down He was down 2-0 against Sinner, Yannick Sinner. If you don't know, the men, not like the women you have to win 2 sets, so it's best out of 3. The men, you have to win 3 sets, so it's best out of 5. Mm-hmm. He was down 2 sets, almost 3, and made it all the way back and got his title, man. So we're going to snap it up for him.
We love a good comeback.
We love a good comeback.
He
We
said it
love a
was
comeback
plus
story.
It was plus 5,000 when he was down. Well,
Did
4,000.
anybody put that bet in?
I
was
wish
I
I would have put that bet in.
Trying to
I
get my
wish I
bills
would've
paid.
Where was I at?
I don't know.
10 on that would have won you like $400, $500.
Out of 0, I would have put that.
We done made it out. Next time we gonna be up on it. Speaking of winners, in trending topics, UFC 316 saw some winners come out of there, man.
So some choking out happening.
Yeah, that part. Merab. Merab.
that the dirt shower over
What's his last name, Jay?
Mervin?
Yeah. It's Merab something. Diva.
Yeah, him.
Him. And him? Because he be winning.
Webb said they got a lot of vowels in his name.
Word. It's a lot of AEIOUs, but we gonna keep it. He retains his bantamweight title with a win over Sean O'Malley. I mean, Sean O'Malley came in there with the glasses on. I think he left with the glasses on.
It's the second time he left.
Word. But it was different reasons. I'm coming in here to look cool, and I'm coming here because I'm embarrassed. He left
Both
embarrassed.
times he left.
He left very embarrassed.
Put the
No,
shades
his
down.
last 2.
Put the shades down.
Last 2 after he got the hands put on him.
Yeah. Hey, look. Sometimes you get
Right
the-
here in North. You can't come to
Yeah,
North,
you
get the
you
hands put
can't
on
come to Brick City and
get
not
hit with a
think you're
brick.
gonna get the paws ran up on you, man. And the last winner in trending topics is Kayla Harrison. She defeats Juliana Pena to become new bantamweight champion of the world, setting a historic match against Amanda Nunes. That's gonna be a big one. That's a pay-per-view,
I
right?
don't know. She might choke Nunez's ass out too.
Woo! But
That's
I like
the thing,
it though.
That's the thing with strikers. Like
Yeah.
they get set up for that ground game. It's hard for them to get up sometimes. But
That's-
Nunez is a different type of animal. She hits you with that right cross or that hook, you're going to sleep.
That sounds like something Meek Boots know about.
I read.
You know, not his boots. You gonna see yellow birds like his hoodie flying around your head.
Meek, one time for the people, tell us what type of hoodie that is.
Pittsburgh State
Where's that located?
and Pittsburgh, Kansas without the H.
That shit is located.
So were you an inmate is our question. Did they give you an inmate number? Is
That
it in the soles
is
of your
a
boots?
school, not a prison?
Copy on this a Bishop Sycamore. On to the next topic. On to the next
yeah.
topic. Webb.
Jumping right into the NFL and college streets, college
got for
football
me?
to
What you
be
got?
exact. People in the back are doing Googles. You might be a fraud. It's okay.
Wow.
On a serious note,
Yeah.
It said the H fell off his hoodie. That's crazy. That's crazy.
it's,
That's crazy.
Look it up, America. It's Google.
it's okay. It's okay, man.
It's gonna say
It does
dis-
exist.
It's gonna say disbanded in 03.
But they got a whole bunch of country stuff going on. So
Yeah, it ain't no college.
That's where you got them boots from.
No.
Oh, it's all the correlation. We see it. You is in IT. You do something on the Google engine?
Nah, man.
Yo, you backdooring Google is crazy.
Fraud.
Nah.
Fraud.
Every black person is meek in disguise. Fraud. Fraud. Even the girls. Fraud.
3D printings.
Yo, chill.
Moving on
chill.
to the NFL and college streets, fellas. So we're going to take a serious moment here. Prayers and deepest condolences to the family of Alyssa Boyd as she was a part of a tragic ATV accident involving former Penn State wide receiver Julian Fleming. So we're going to take a deep pause in her remembrance. Another rest in peace moment here is rest in peace to the Colts owner, Jim Irsay, as he had an untimely passing. So again, I'm going to take a few deep moments to just, in his remembrance. And we're back on a lighter note. Let's talk about it, fellas. Let's jump right into it. The NFL voted once again on the tush push to still be alive. How do y'all feel about that? I only seen one team.
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I feel like the defense should get an advantage too, then, because that's an advantage for the offense.
But how? How you gonna?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it would have to be something where it would have to
Put a
be.
linebacker behind a D tackle. Now we
I
just playing rugby.
know that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I think one of the smartest things you could do is put 3 down linemen, then put 3 linebackers behind them, and put the safeties behind him. And when they say hike, everybody just push.
yeah, but they unlock this shit where they could fake it and give it to the running back.
Shh.
See?
You're going too deep into it.
No, you're not.
No.
As soon as I see y'all over there,
Bet.
AJ.
I feel like if you're gonna do it, you gotta alert the officials, yo, tush push, so then everybody could just,
That's so soft.
But yeah, that's soft and it's like rugby, but I don't think they're gonna ban it.
I mean, I'm not against banning it,
I'm
but
not either.
I mean, I'm against banning it. I don't care for it. But if it's gonna be there, it's gonna be there.
You see it twice a year. That's why you don't want to see it.
Nah, but they run. That's literally like their offensive play style.
That's why he
like,
wanna
they
do
play
it.
for a
Yo,
touch push.
like they don't play for first downs.
They play for
Saquon will get a first
They
down.
do play for first downs. That's literally what they play for.
No,
Instead
but
of
No,
they
like,
do
they're
it the
down in
cheating
distance
way.
is
Yeah,
just
it's
the-
three.
No.
They only get 9 yards and then they go, yo, tush.
Hey,
Or
if y'all thought of that,
Yeah.
if y'all thought of it first, y'all be doing the same thing.
No, but it actually makes the game corny though. I'm not gonna lie. It does
Only
make
because
the
it's
game
against y'all.
corny. It's kind
mostly.
of like equivalent to the like how they just take threes all day in NBA.
Yeah.
Nah.
So
You wanna know why it's not like that? Because not everybody in the NFL is doing it. It's only one.
no,
elite
everybody's
team.
doing it, but it's
Not
not
only one
working.
team's
But that's
effective.
efficient. Yeah, it's
That-
just like
that's
not
my point.
efficient.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
so-
everybody's efficient and effective at doing it. Only one person is. So you can't say it's like the three because everybody on their team in the NBA has a 3-point.
I mean, at some point they're gonna get better at it because think about it. Everybody like the Warriors were just the first team that started shooting threes like that.
Yeah, but-
and then everybody started doing it now.
But that's
But it took time for that to happen.
yes, but very true. But that's two different things. Though. I'm talking about a shooting ability
I mean,
and somebody being strong.
But it's still a
to do that.
game plan, like a game plan.
Man,
That's
chop
more
block.
of their personnel because nobody else.
Chop block right on the center. I don't care. Smack the ball away. I don't care.
Think
But
that
the only pushback I have seen that actually made sense about this was Mark Schlereth. I'd be butchering his
Butchering
name.
names today.
I'd be butchering his name.
Yeah, that guy.
But yeah, but he brought it up.
The
where
homie
they-
Mark.
Yeah, my boy Mark. He brought it up where they banned from pushing men through to block a field goal. So I get that. Like that's the only sensible pushback I've heard from stopping the tush push is that you can't push a guy through on field goals.
Yeah, or you can't jump. You could jump over the center.
Yeah, you just can't push him through.
Yeah.
So that's literally the only reasonable pushback I've heard.
You know how you stop the tush push? You untie Troy Polamalu. Move on.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can stop this shit before you start.
Honestly, yeah, that's
Or
reasonable.
Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Get them two on the same team. You ain't pushing nothing.
Very true.
Word.
Moving on, fellas. Moving on. The NFL schedules were released. Just a quick question. You like your schedule matchups?
Hell no.
Me either. The back end of my season is bad.
Y'all shut the hell up.
4, 5
Y'all don't get to talk
wins.
to me about a back end of mosquito. What? After what I just deal with?
I forgot we took him. I forgot.
I'm not talking about that at all.
But y'all signed my man for.
I can give two shits about that. I'm talking about the schedule, actually. I don't care about that. I'm talking about, after the back end that we had to deal with, y'all have no room to complain about a back end.
Do you see the back end of my schedule, though?
Brother, we played our division, the Chiefs and the Eagles on the last 8 games.
Y'all
Shut up.
Y'all built for that, though.
No one's built for that.
That's
Y'all
y'all.
built for that.
No one. And 3
Yeah,
of those games,
Blitzburg.
Word, yeah.
3 of those games was on short weeks.
Blitzburg. Deal with it.
Do you know the games that was on short weeks?
Nobody
The
told y'all-
Ravens?
Nobody told y'all to beat in that division.
Y'all signed up for that.
Bro,
When you
the short
geographically put your team in Pittsburgh.
It don't even make sense for us to be traveling to those teams, but we got to that.
Listen,
Bro, we had to play the Eagles, the Chiefs, and the,
Hey, stop bringing up the past.
Browns in a short week.
that's the
bringing up the
past. It's the
past.
past.
Oh,
It's the
alright.
future now. It's the
Yeah,
future.
y'all
we
get-
talk about the new
and-
schedule.
Yeah,
And
so
y'all-
nobody likes their schedules.
And
What I
when
mean.
y'all will get past all y'all schedule. So, on to that.
So
Yeah.
nobody likes their schedules. What I mean.
No.
I don't mind my schedule.
Nope.
Oh, you're the only one. Yeah, I don't like. My
John's got the toughest schedule.
After going what I went through last year, you can do whatever.
Yo, do you see, like, yes, I seen your schedule. It's terrible. Did you
Yeah.
see ours? Like, the
Yeah.
back end of our schedule?
Yes.
Good.
What the NFL doing, bro?
I'm happy for y'all. I love this for y'all.
Enjoy
And don't
it.
check out Hard Knocks this year. That's why they did that shit to y'all.
Well,
High key, they did.
Duh.
Good,
Bro.
good segue.
Duh.
Good segue.
Another
Good segue. Hard Knocks has announced that its in-season filming will be the NFC East. I hate when the cameras are around. I
love
we're
it. I love
we're
it.
already the Cowboys, so it's already cameras around.
Yup,
Okay.
Cameras and George Pickens. I love it. Go ahead.
Okay, great.
and CD Lamb.
Yeah, So we can see
And
how
DUIs.
I hope they say this.
I'd be like, and DUIs.
So we can see how you crash out live
I
with no
hope
Mike
they
Tomlin.
stay in Washington and Philly more than they do Dallas.
Why would they do that?
I don't
Nah, they're
know,
gonna be
but
in
it
Dallas.
Why
sounds
would they
amazing.
do that?
They gonna be in
They
Dallas.
gonna be in
though.
Dallas
They-
and
and
Washington.
Philly. Nah, Philly.
Nah,
Philly.
Washington because of Jaden.
Yeah.
Nah, Philly because the Eagles won the championship.
They're gonna be in all 3 of those places. You just have
Super Bowl.
you have nothing to worry about.
Nah, they're gonna pop
Yo,
up. They're
you're
gonna pop up.
disrespectful,
You have
bro.
nothing.
They gonna pop
Jet
up.
Boo is must see TV. They gonna be in that locker
That's
room.
who they gonna go see.
They gonna be in that locker room.
Oh yeah.
That and they gotta see the
That's,
dynamics.
yo,
of Russell
I'm
sitting
excited
there
for
in
him. I'm not
church.
gonna lie.
I'm
one-
like, I don't really care for the Giants, but Jet Boo gonna make me watch some games.
That's one wild ass quarterback.
it
It is.
You
It
don't
really
know
is.
what character you gonna run into.
And-
Are you
and-
gonna run in Let's Ride, Russ? Or you gonna eat W's with J-Mo? Or you got the new kid, Dark?
The new kid that dropped the N-word the other day. I'm not feeling
Word.
that.
I
ain't
saw
feeling
that. We don't even
I
need
ain't
to
feeling
comment on that.
Oh, we got something in common. Both our quarterbacks did that.
Nah. But he from Utah.
Yeah.
What you call from
Did he go to Brigham Young?
Texas different. No, he almost did. Damn near.
He's also a T supporter.
Listen, man.
Mason was on stage with him the other day.
Oh, yeah. We ain't
We're not going that far. Okay. And the Hard Knocks regular show, camp, all of that, will be the Buffalo Bills. Who wants to see that?
Buffalo.
At least you get to see people slam themselves through tables.
Word.
You don't get that during the preseason.
Nah, they do. They I
do.
think they wake up every morning and do that shit.
They do that
Practice
all
it.
season.
He
In the
would
off
practice it.
season, practicing jumping through tables is elite
You
madness.
got to be ready.
Hey,
When it's your
you know
time
what they
to call.
say?
Yo, we ain't never called.
nah. They say if you stay ready, you ain't gotta
Gotta get ready.
I don't think the tables are ready.
never-
But moving on.
They never ready.
I heard they starting to reinforce the tables.
You know me, we always gonna shout out one wide receiver. So I hope this man has a good year, man. I hope Diggs come out here and play ball, because if not, he gonna be in some trouble with all his antics
Nah,
with
they
his
said he
new
good.
love interest, Cardi B,
Nah, they said he good.
and the
bro.
Tusi.
They said he good.
Bro, it's
They
the
said he
off
good.
season. Move along.
Yeah, he got cleared by the team. They not gonna do nothing about it.
You know, yeah, but
No, I don't. Move along.
it's bad, man.
No, it ain't.
Nah,
It's
she
the
was
off
there.
season.
It's dead.
Oh,
do
so,
whatever
so
you-
you okay with wide receiver ones getting they stuff off in the offseason?
Do what you gotta do.
That's what I'm talking about, Jay.
As long as you locked in
Jay could
on
be
the
an
season.
owner, because we could go play for him, man. we be lit, boy. Just don't tell me
I
come to
think, yeah.
OTAs.
Oh, no,
I'll be I'll be at camp.
You gotta be
right?
at mandatory.
See, look, he ruined it already. Now I gotta fight for a contract.
Because look, Diggs is there. Just as many videos you see of Wild on Cardi B, you see him working out. So that's why I said move along. It's just the off season. He's handling his business and he having fun too.
And people just record it.
Yeah,
people just record.
Y'all can complain for me.
You know who not have?
If y'all gonna be at the mandatories, not all of me is to do what I say do. Y'all can have all y'all fun. Just don't do no dumb shit.
You know who not having fun? Offset, because he had to get in the gym.
Hey,
okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's on him. They ain't got nothing to do with ball.
Shout out to Jay, man, because we're going to talk about your team real quick. Aaron Rodgers is officially a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers. After a long-awaited, it was a lot of dates. They went back and forth. He went to her crib, didn't smash, but he came back to her crib, didn't smash. They were in a waiting game. We're going to do the 6 dates. Oh, my God. Yeah, and then he finally proposed and accepted. And it's for 1 year for $13.5 million.
Was that the case? Or do we know this was the whole time when you do your thing, bro?
Yeah, like I said, he played hard to get. Y'all went on 6 dates.
It's not playing hard to get if you come out front and say, yo, I'm dealing with something in the off season right now. 2 of my family members have cancer. I'm still getting married and dealing with my own stuff. I'm not sure if I want to go play football.
He got married? Mm-hmm. Who he married?
I don't know, but you know, go look.
Who he married?
Not that
I don't
ass.
know.
Go look when he signed the contract.
no.
His ring is literally black and he's showing it. It's the second time he did that. And then he went on the Pat McAfee show.
Man, listen, if we're going to talk about a marriage, there's only one marriage
he
in the
signed
NFL.
with a left hand or right hand? Left hand is the right hand.
Where if it's his right hand, that's
Nigga,
crazy.
he had both hands up there is what I was saying.
But was it on the left hand?
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Oh, we in trouble.
Because that could be
Nah,
fashion.
but he definitely did.
We're in trouble.
It's not fashion. It's not fashion.
No,
I definitely
no.
watched, what's his name from the Pat McAfee show? AJ Hawk. He was there. He was at the wedding.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
AJ Hawk was there
But
at the wedding and talking about
If
it.
we're going to talk about a wedding, it's only one wedding in the NFL that made noise this offseason.
Who was that?
And it went under the radar, but it was a lot of noise.
How the hell?
Josh Allen. Boom. He's a winner. That's all.
How? Nigga, move.
Wow.
Debo?
A lot of people got married this offseason, bro.
I ain't saying nothing. Debo in the crib.
Said Debo.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I don't even get in trouble no more. I've been, you feel me? Understand? Hold me down.
Move along.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers signed
You gonna
1
fight
year,
that battle
$13 million.
I ain't getting in trouble at all. I got a lady on my shirt, but it's all right.
$19 million worth of incentives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
But, yeah.
Moving on. Nick Chubb is expected to sign with the Texans.
Yeah.
Woo.
Pending any medical,
Woo.
failure.
I still think the Cowboys should have got him, but hey.
They
Y'all
should
ain't
have.
spend
They
money.
should have. I don't like.
Don't talk about
like
nothing,
the
Jerry,
Texans.
because I'm gonna get pissed
I don't
off.
like
No,
to
no,
spend money.
I don't like.
Jerry only like to get finesse.
The Texans getting Chubb. I don't like it. I don't like it.
And the clock counts down.
See, look, you got Jay started.
Yeah.
You got Jay started. We're gonna move on to the NBA. Word to the NBA.
Don't you run
he's
from me.
flying. Okay.
Yeah. OD.
Word to the NBA, man. Are you not entertained for game one? Because game two was a
for
shellacking.
tonight? No.
I was entertained for neither.
Tonight, it was a shellacking. The Thunder did exactly what they were supposed
Bro,
to.
they did it for both games. They just had the collapse.
No,
in the last 3
the
minutes.
Thunder didn't do what they were supposed to do the first game because they was up like 20 and they let the
ain't
Yeah,
Pacers.
with like 300.
I know, but the
I said
Pacers
300.
led. The Pacers led for point. The Pacers led for 0.3 seconds of game one, and that's when they won. That's
Yes.
crazy.
That's what
bro.
I'm saying. That both games were not good games.
Hey, look, man. Yeah,
They was getting work for both games.
Nah, I mean the first one was entertaining because of the comeback, but
Barely.
we can't let Taliban get away with
You
this.
mean the Halle Band?
No, yeah, I'm calling them Taliban.
Nah, he the Halle.
Nah, he the
Halliburton.
It's Halle Band versus Al Shader.
He played hide and go seek on the court, and in fourth quarter
They took
he
his
come.
superpowers away.
He
That's
think
what Al Shader do. They kidnap you and hold you hostage, right?
We are going to get taken off the airways.
And that's what the Thunder
immediately.
did. They kidnapped everybody on the squad and held them hostage with the defense. Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, you can.
We're gonna leave that alone.
You can say whatever you want.
But I will say that
That says so
man,
much.
that man shows up in every 4 games, and in the fourth quarter sometimes.
Yeah, you know what he doing. It's all right. After
No,
he
we
did
don't.
the
That's the
choke,
problem. We don't know what he's doing.
Nah,
He don't know what he
he only
doing.
showing up in the fourth, man. To
Sometimes.
he just got to average double figures.
Sometimes.
Hey,
It
look,
is.
sometimes
He's not aggressive enough when he needs to be.
Shit.
That is the problem.
Now, if he come out and score 40 next game, what y'all gonna say?
Nothing.
That
Because
he needs to actually. Now he's actually being aggressive.
You said he gonna
You
get
can't
40.
take-
He'd never get 40
You
on the
can't
Thunder.
take 5 shots
Never
and
say never.
think you're MVP and saying that this is your team.
It's not.
But you're not scoring. You're not putting up shots. You're not going to the back. You're not getting.
But he's contributed in other ways to the
He
team.
is.
Yeah, but you need to score. You need to score.
For example,
You gotta score, bro.
on them young CP3 teams, if he was saying that, you wouldn't feel the same way.
Bro, he don't
'Cause
have
CP3
but
wasn't
he's not
scoring.
surrounded with shooters.
But that's not the thing.
Especially
That's not what I'm
consistent
saying.
scorers.
It's not my fault that they're not shooting and scoring enough. But I am
What you
giving
mean?
them. My job is to facilitate and help them score too as well, and I'm doing that. Facilitate.
No, they're
They gotta
not
do the other
scoring.
end. They got to do the other end. If I pass you the open shot and you miss
That's
it,
why
how you blaming me?
That's why I say the assist is the hardest and kind of almost the most dumbest
So-
stat to keep. Because
Not
why
everybody's
my
gonna be a elite
stats rely
scorer,
on
though.
somebody else to
No,
score?
but he can score.
he can.
He
But-
just he's just very passive.
He can, but because it works in my benefit. for me
Not
to
all the
pass
time.
more.
When Halliburton scores like 30 of them, like they actually win most of the time.
Yeah, and also
When he
gets,
doesn't, they're literally
when he
like,
gets a
struggling.
high number of assists, they win too. When he get a high number of
When
assists,
he
That was
they
against
don't
Smoke
score, they
last
win.
game.
When
Yeah.
he gets a double figure assist, they do usually pan out. They do.
That's
They
what I'm
do.
saying.
But you gotta score.
No, because when he gets a high number of assists,
You don't have consistent scorers. You
That's
don't
what
have
I'm
consistent
I'm
scorers.
about to say to you next. But when he is that, and
You-
they do win more often, like we just said, his numbers are lower in the offensive part.
Bro.
Scoring half.
He
We
he
just
needs
want him
be
to
more
hit a
aggressive.
stream. I get what you're saying, me.
He needs to be-
You want him to hit a certain number
Like,
and
he gotta
stay
be
there.
con-
Hit
like,
hit
you gotta be
average.
consistent.
Yeah,
I get that. And the number's like 19.
Yeah,
Like, he,
I would say 16 if he could get if he do them assists.
The number's like 19 and 12.
Yeah.
Then.
he
yeah,
had 19
yeah,
today,
yeah.
or no,
No, he only had 12 today.
no, he had 12
In
and
the
had
fourth,
17.
it's
And four.
17-5.
Yeah,
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 so-
17.
Yeah,
So
17.
there's the consistent numbers anywhere between that 17 and 19.
Either way, let's go Al Shaddai. Moving on.
Wow.
Shout out to Al Shaddai for winning MVP, man. Well deserved. He could have been MVP for the last 2 years, but we're not going to talk about last year. We're going to talk about this one. Shout out to Shy, man. If you don't know who we're talking about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He is your NBA 2025 MVP.
and gave him 35 tonight.
I told y'all.
He was hooping tonight. And
told y'all.
He took away Hallie's.
Remember that
Superpowers.
night? I told y'all. They all told me.
It
joke,
was voter
joke,
fatigue.
joke,
Hey,
joke,
It was
joke.
voter fatigue.
Nah, y'all joke.
It was voter
I
fatigue.
actually
Y'all
said,
joke.
Jay, I
They was
agree
all
with you.
saying joke. Now
No,
y'all look like the
I
joke.
agree
No,
with
it was
you.
voter fatigue.
I
You know
agreed
another
with you.
joke?
Voter fatigue.
The melted tires.
Voted. This is voter fatigue.
You know what's
that's
not-
really why Jokers didn't get it.
You know what's not fatigue? We're gonna name the NBA's all NBA first team, second team, and third
Oh, that
team.
was crazy. I saw
All
them
NBA
movies.
first team. We got Shaw, we got Joker, we got Giannis, Tatum, and Donovan Mitchell. Second team, which I don't know how he's on second team. Anthony Edwards, don't know how. Steph Curry, LeBron James, Jalen Brunson, and Evan Mobley.
So who you taking off the first team to put in?
Tatum.
Tatum had a good year.
I know, but Ant had a great year.
They both did.
So who would
had
you
the-
take off?
I never said I would take
Donovan
anybody.
Mitchell?
I never said I would take anybody.
Mitchell was hooping too this year.
I'm leaning towards Ant, but that's just a personal opinion.
Okay.
You ask, I answer. That's
I
what
mean,
I'm
it's
saying. Yeah.
definitely tough.
Yeah.
It's definitely tough.
And third team, oh my God. Look at these people. Kay Cunningham,
He hooped this year.
he hooped.
He
Wow,
this
watch
year.
out for my guy.
He hooped this year.
Halliburton, James Harden, Big Bodega, and Jalen Williams.
Who, Brunson?
Brunson was second team. Brunson was second team. How you feel about that?
I feel like that was okay. That wasn't
Yeah,
bad.
I could trade one person for Anthony Edwards, but again, that's a personal opinion. But the list isn't wrong here. All of these people shine
Yeah.
outright this season. So, yep.
I'm trying to find something where I can poke a hole in that. I can't really. So yeah.
Yeah. They did. This list was tough. And last in the NBA news, for real. Well, we have two more things, but let's get down to the nitty gritty. The NBA draft lottery is rigged.
Oh, God.
I don't care what y'all tell us. As fans, we know it's rigged. We've known it's been rigged since '92. Want to know how we knew?
Before Zion
Because you
went?
asked Shaq if he wanted to play in warm
Nah.
or cold weather.
We knew it was rigged since the frozen envelope. Patrick Ewing.
Told you. Yeah.
And Wilt ain't scored 100 points.
We getting into it? Wilt did not. We got in color videos of Babe Ruth,
Looking
a
like-
black man,
Looking like Russell Wilson.
a black
In
man
4K.
in 4K before we got any video
Bro, we
of
got-
Wilt's 100-point
We got
game.
pictures of Hitler
We
before we got pictures of Wilt.
we got Wilt scoring regular games.
I promise you,
probably
what
got the game
happened
for earlier in the
was one of his boys was like, "Yo, you just hit 100 Coke bottles, hit it, boom." Now it's 100-point game. It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Y'all telling
Now
me
you
he
know what
scored
it probably was. It probably was his 100th girl.
Y'all telling me.
Type.
Y'all telling me.
That might
That was
have
the
been
story.
girl.
Y'all
That was-
telling me.
And he
that
did it
might
in the
have been-
jersey. And he did it in the jersey, and they took a picture.
Y'all dirty.
I'm
Yup.
onto
Hit it in the
something.
locker
First of all,
I'm onto something.
first and foremost, y'all dirty.
He said it. Not us.
How we dirty?
When he
I
said
didn't
it.
take the 100. Yeah.
He said it.
I
He
didn't hit
slept with
100
like-
girls
secondly-
like that.
He said he
Secondly,
slept with like 20,000.
He said, he said he had phenomenal
y'all
numbers.
Alzheimer's. But
Yeah. Okay. Phenomenal numbers. He said he had a phenomenal number. Who hit more, Magic Johnson or Wilt? Let's get into the real discussion.
that wraps up another episode of Putting Up Points.
That's not a real discussion. That's a sports discussion.
a real cancelable
Well,
discussion.
accounting. Well,
When you carry the 5, add the 6.
according to Wilt, he had it.
I think they both had it.
We're going down. We're gonna cancel it. I love it. Don't edit any of this out. Let's keep going.
Yo,
Let's
we
keep
thank y'all,
going.
America.
We're
It's been
sorry.
crazy. We love y'all. It's crazy.
We're sorry. Sometimes it gets crazy, but hey, sometimes somebody got it.
And sometimes somebody scores 100 fake points. Like, you know.
Shorty hit him with, I got you 100 right here.
They said both.
Yeah.
Yo, the box score said both teams had 140. So you telling me before
With no
3-point line?
Hey, the real is the real.
What was the quarters on?
It was no defense.
I thought you was going somewhere else when you first started that. It was no
Chill.
rim protection?
Yo. All right, yo,
Moving
next.
on. You know it's bad when James being quiet.
Nah, next. That's crazy.
Here we go. Yo, shout out to Mike Beasley, man. Look at Jay. Shout out to Mike Beasley. Took on Lance Stephenson in a 1v1, which is a highly touted matchup that we had all been waiting for. They even upped it to 200K. But let the record show, and I love Lance Stephenson. I'm a big Lance Stephenson born ready fan. But
Lance was
let the
dancing.
record show
Lance was dancing.
Mike Beasley is not to be messed with when it comes to one-on-ones.
No matter how old he is.
No matter how much you say he's smoking, the standard stands true in saying this, and I believe it, and we should all be believers after watching that. And if you didn't, you can go YouTube it, find the clips. It don't matter. My boy Mike Beasley don't lose ones.
He said we made a performance that Kim K would envy. That's
Ooh, and he was talking that hotness. He said, I'm going to have you shaking.
He said get a cigarette in the shower, son.
Oh, my God. I loved it, though. I loved it. I felt like Lance went too much into the crowd after a couple calls he didn't get. He was being jaded, but, you know.
Yeah.
Mike Beasley still went out there and did his thing, man. Shout out to Mike Beasley. But this brings up the all-true question that I pose to y'all. Does the NBA All-Star Game need 1v1s?
Nah, I just had Beat play LeBron one-on-one.
I'm with it.
But here's the stipulation. Meek, you gotta just try to take a charge every time.
Bet.
Nah, you can't foul. You just gotta stand in the post like this.
Oh, that's easy.
While LeBron tries
And that's
to
exactly how we found out your boots was Rain-X. Because you stood there, took a charge, and the name snatched off.
Nah, it ain't snatched off. They left a streak on the court.
They left a streak on the court. Yo,
Wow.
Moving on.
Wow.
So we you know, it's that time of year, man, where the other sports are glaring. So we're gonna talk about WNBA and MLB right now. So if you didn't know, WNBA has kicked off. This season storylines have you going crazy, man. It's going to get the viewers and the newcomers, and it's going to keep them highly entertained.
And the expansion team beating the Aces. Woo!
Wow.
What happened?
I don't know.
Who said something?
Nobody.
I hope your boots melt on the way out of here.
Yeah.
Already drama in the
talking about your
W
boots again.
because there have been some hard fouls / flagrants that have caused quite the controversy. One being Caitlin Clark's hard foul against Angel Reese. Think about it what you may. Sophie Cunningham and Kiki Arifin in the preseason. That was a little scuffle.
Then you had DJ.
And if we're going to stay up to date, Marina Mabry versus the league. Because she gets into it every game. Every game she's in
Somebody
somebody's
mushed
face.
her today.
Oh my-
What's her
yo.
name? Kiki mushed her.
Bro. Yo,
she mushed the shit out of her.
Kiki with all smoke and I love it. She's
Yeah.
going to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
She's going to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she don't win, it's rigged. Okay, and just to let y'all know, the league is also troubled by some injuries. Most notable that only everybody would care about if you're a new fan. Caitlin Clark is out at least about a week or so left, but it was 2 weeks
She'll
with
be
a
back
left
this
quad
week.
strain.
She back this week.
Yeah,
Hopefully, they say. And so is Paige. Paige
Yeah.
been out. Paige been out. for
Yeah,
like a week.
Paige.
No, she didn't play today.
Yeah,
She was out. She was sick. I think now she has. She had an
Slew got
illness.
hurt today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Slew?
No, she got yesterday. She got hurt
Yesterday.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she tore her ACL, so that's tough.
So Haley about to be starting most likely.
I don't see that going well. Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
Jordan Canada
Is back.
out. She's back?
She's back. She came
She's
back Friday.
Okay, she had a left knee injury.
Yeah.
Kalia Copper, man, I hope she can get back to the court in the coming weeks.
Yeah, she hasn't played yet.
Yeah. But that wraps up the WNBA, so we're going to jump right into the MLB. MLB, I'm going to give you the first top 2 teams in each division. So, in the AL East, American League East, boom! Fucking Bombers, man. The Bombers.
From where?
Understand?
From where?
From?
The fucking Bronx. Bitch.
Boof!
Boom.
Anyway, worry about y'all. You see the
Not
Mets?
talking about you right now.
You see the Mets?
Hey, who won the Subway Series this year? Me.
That don't count. We won it last year.
Oh, my God. Now we're talking about
Last year?
It's okay. Don't
Matter.
talk to him.
I'm just saying.
What?
AL East.
It was the last year? I don't remember.
It's okay.
That.
I'm just saying. You won the Subway Series. Don't mean
But
nothing.
What it means you win New York. Don't get on the train and come to the Bronx.
Walk everywhere.
So what was the energy last year when we had lost the Subway Series?
We didn't get on the
We
train.
didn't get on the train. We
held
just
our
went to
head
the
down.
World Series on the flight.
Because we looked at around and we realized we lost to some fucking bums. Boom.
Yeah.
Peasants.
You beneath us.
And
The
and
peasantry
lost to the
in
Dodgers.
Queens, we do not care about.
And lost to the Dodgers.
Yeah.
We gave y'all one of the best players, and he can't turn up for y'all. How do you feel?
Nah, he back.
Disgusting.
Nah, he back now.
Don't talk to
Back
us.
to mediocre.
He back.
Just like everything
Y'all
else.
wasn't saying that last year.
Because he wasn't in a mediocre building.
Yeah, y'all
He was
y'all
doing
wasn't
big
last
things
year.
He was
last
in
year.
big pinstripes.
Now when he come to the Mets, now he.
That's normally how it
mediocre.
happens.
We gonna
They're like
see.
the Cleveland Browns.
We gonna
Boom,
see.
boom. I doubled down on
Yeah,
that.
but we got
AL,
one
no
of the
more
best
talking. No
records.
more talking. We're talking about the AL East.
But we got
New York
one of the
Yankees
best
in
records.
number
They got
one,
what?
and the Blue
the
Jays
best
are
records.
number two.
Lost. That's what y'all
Nah,
got.
we
New
won
York
today.
Yankees
we beat
number
the shit out of the
one.
Rockies today.
Blue Jays number 2 in the AL East, and AL Central Tigers number 1, Twins number 2.
Y'all got smoked by the Dodgers. the other day.
Yo.
Talk
First,
about
no, we
other
got
people.
one back. We got one
Let's
back.
talk about what we did versus y'all.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
We talk about that.
Yeah.
You
Don't
want to talk about what
matter.
happened when we did versus other people.
We beat the Dodgers.
What happened when y'all
beat the
pulled up
Rockies
to
today.
us?
Everybody beat the
It was
Rockies.
raining.
What happened?
Oh my God! Now it's
Excuses
raining.
only good for your soul. You know what could help? What could have helped y'all in that rain?
Them hunter
fucking
boots. Them hunter boots.
Y'all been out there slipping and sliding.
In the NL Central, that's y'all side of the board. The Cubs is number 1. The Cards is number 2. In the NL West, the Dodgers is 1. The Padres is 2. In the AL West, the Astros is 1. The Mariners is 2. In the NL East, the Cats, Bets, not the Mets, is number 1.
Fuck them guys.
Haters.
Number 2 is the Phillies.
Said the Mets go to hell. Yeah, we know.
Word.
Haters.
What?
Haters.
Y'all don't even have Uber Eats to the seats, bro. Y'all poor over there.
Poverty.
Yeah.
Can't even get your food delivered to the
We got
seat. You gotta
one
go
of the
get
richest
it.
owners. We good.
Yeah, that's the sad part about it. Y'all got one of the richest owners and all this poverty.
Nah.
Gatekeeping.
Boo.
We about to build a casino right next to us.
Boo. What?
It tax y'all.
Casino.
Who's gonna put a casino in Queens?
They are.
That don't even sound right.
They ain't gonna put it in the Bronx. That shit gonna get robbed.
It's going to get robbed either way, but that's not the point.
Word. Either way, it's
Either
gonna
way,
get
it's up, but that's not the point.
word.
Nah, they got one in Yonkers already.
And
Yeah, they do got one. And it gets robbed in Queens. That's it, though.
Yeah, go
Shut
ahead.
up.
In other news, man, I just want y'all to know,
Say something, though.
Otani is back throwing in the bullpen.
Yeah, he is.
We'll see if he pitches.
He was asleep the other day. How bad he was whooping our ass.
Yo,
So
I'm not gonna lie, he fell asleep on us.
Sleep.
Yeah,
How bad he was.
told
whooping our
y'all.
ass.
Shut up, we beat y'all.
Yeah, like
I'm
we can have our discussions about that.
Yeah,
It don't matter.
Who
Yes.
you talking about with the Yankees about?
nothing.
Who?
What you talking about with that?
We should have beat him.
It don't matter.
Use that whole card.
You ain't even.
Damn.
He ain't even
Don't
watched the
matter.
game. He ain't watched the game.
I did watch it. It don't matter.
Why it
Cry while
don't
you
matter?
watching it?
No, I ain't crying.
You had a tissue.
Why it
They
don't
got
matter?
lucky with the last game anyway.
Cried
Oh
until the
my
100 boots.
God. What's up, y'all? This is B Webb with Pup here at Kobe Styling Salon. Make sure y'all come down here. You know, these people do great work. They do nails, they do hair, they have beauticians, they cut hair. They do all your essential needs when it comes to getting your hair done and you looking good. So make sure y'all come down here to Kobe Styling Salon in Bloomfield. Make sure y'all get y'all stuff done. And again, support Pup. Shout out to y'all. We back with your favorite segment in America. This week's segment of Somebody's Gotta Go.
Gotta go.
Don DeMarco. It's okay. Y'all don't feel that though. Where you was about to go?
She said, "Me gotta go."
Nah, he ain't got to.
All right, here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go.
Bitches like grenades.
Best young star,
Oh God.
NBA version.
Oh God.
Anthony Edwards, John Morant, Shea.
Nope.
Pistol packing John gotta go.
How you feel, Meek?
You shake your head all. You can shake that little Coco melon all you want. Only one of them.
I ain't
Two
doing
of them got
this.
their team to the finals.
I ain't doing this.
One of them just pack a gat.
I ain't doing this. Nope.
So you're not gonna make a choice?
Nope.
So you keeping the shooter
Yep.
and the shooters?
Yep.
He ain't about to have a point guard for after year, y'all.
Well, at least Jay made it. That's
Yeah,
a
that
good
was
one.
easy. That wasn't hard as you think.
Older QB:
Oh God.
Drew Brees, Eli Manning, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
You what older QB? What age
They
gap?
old.
Like the back end?
No. Just like they were older QBs.
Yeah, I'm saying like the back end.
No, you
of
can
those
take their whole career. Take their whole career.
Aaron Rodgers.
Nah, you bugging.
I know you gonna cut.
You know who I'm cutting.
Yeah, I know you can.
You can't cut him only because of your ties. You would have cut him too.
No, he got two
Nice.
rings.
Nah, don't
He got
do
two
that.
rings.
That last 10 years, the last 5 years, you was looking like, yeah, ain't them shits up, Eli.
Bro, this dude Aaron Rodgers ran out and tore his ace and
I
tore
feel
his
you.
tore his Achilles.
I
Like,
feel you. And if y'all to play Eli a couple more snaps, he might have did the same shit.
nah, bro. Nah, Rodgers looked bad, bro.
I don't think you
Rodgers
remember how
looked
many
bad, bro.
picks Eli threw in the last couple years.
Yeah, at least he
B.
throwing picks. Rodgers ain't throwing the damn ball.
Hey, I'd rather
That's
that.
the problem.
I'd rather we keep the possession and you
He
get
ain't
the
throwing the damn
possession away.
ball. Nah.
I have no stake in this argument, as always.
Meet your bias shown.
Nope. There's
Moving
nothing
on,
biased.
moving on. Best woman
You
hooper:
going on for 2 years.
Nafisa Collier, Breonna Stewart, Aja Wilson.
Why you gotta do shit like this? Like, no.
I'm sitting this one out.
Yeah, no.
Aja
He said the
Wilson,
top three. I said the
Breonna
top three.
Stewart, Nafisa Collier. Yup. Somebody gotta go. Pack them up. You packing Stewie up? Okay, A, pack Stewie up.
Of
what
course
you doing,
can pack
Jay?
Stewie up.
Shut up. We not
course.
shut up. We not at you yet. Jay, who
course.
you packing up?
I'm watching y'all. I ain't.
You ain't packing nobody up.
I didn't like the accusations that these two just threw.
It's okay. It's okay.
That was personal. That's why. That was personal.
Who you packing up?
Nobody.
Don't stop. Let him rock. Let him rock. because you just went
Nobody.
off a whole Mets rant. And Eli.
Back personals. Oh, shit.
You backed
And then
up
you
mad personal.
We all know it was personal with Eli. You going on for 2 years with Aaron Rodgers.
I'm going off the
Bro,
accolades.
the
accolades.
I was your friend for the last
I'm going
Eli
for the
years.
accolades.
I remember how bad you was yelling at that screen.
Okay. So who?
Not her first one after how many years in the league?
Nah, she been got chips.
Yeah. Wow.
He want to be a Liberty fan.
Oh, you only talking to Liberty. Oh, you don't talk about. Oh, all right,
Can't do
yeah.
that.
Wow.
Yeah, so you only
Can't
get
do
one of
that.
those. You only
Can't
get
do
one
that.
of those.
Can't
Wow,
do
you
that.
can't do that
You can't
because
do that.
it's a player.
Their career. It's their career. We're not talking about the team.
No, but that's
We're not even bringing the
crazy.
team up. We just bringing up the player.
All right,
player.
so come on, cut somebody. Nafisa
No,
Collier.
nobody. She
Brianna
hooping.
Stewart.
Hooping.
Aja Wilson.
No, nobody.
Brianna Stewart. You don't like Aja Wilson, so you just gonna cut Aja.
That'd be crazy to cut
You know
Aja.
what's crazy?
That'd
She
be
gonna
crazy.
cut Angel Reese just cause.
Angel
couldn't
Reese,
say
they were there.
Who you cutting?
Yeah.
You gonna cut Aja Wilson, ain't you? She hate Aja Wilson.
That's crazy to cut Aja though. She bad.
Who you cut? You cutting
And-
Bree? You cutting Brianna Stewart? You cutting Stewie?
You can't really cut Stewie.
Oh, there it is! There it is! Nah, we got it. We got him. Oh, Nafisa Collier?
No, you can't cut. She hooping right now. Hold
You
D.
gonna cut Nafisa?
You can't.
Right.
Best college quarterback. Vince Young. Cam Newton. RG3.
You a clown, Web.
He started laughing at me.
You gonna get
Bye,
rid of RG3?
Bye.
You gonna get rid of the milkman?
Yeah.
Refix that.
No,
Shouldn't even be in that conversation.
get the. What is it? Arjun? Them like, man.
Bro, you could have put Tim Tebow in there. You could have put Sam Bradford in there.
I wanted to put the black guys, man.
You could have put,
I ain't like
put
Bradford
Baker
either.
Mayfield in there.
He
with
is more
them.
black than RG3. Huh?
You could have put Baker Mayfield in there.
This is getting crazy.
Bro,
This episode
And I was just in Clark, New Jersey too.
bro,
And they were just looking at me.
bro, you could have
crazy.
Crazy.
put
No, I ain't had this for them. It's crazy.
Kyler Murray in there.
I could have.
You could have put so many other quarterbacks.
All right. So.
Nah, nope.
Delete
No.
that. Delete that. Okay.
Matt
Shut
Leinart
up.
in there.
Shut up.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Okay,
We gotta go.
so-
We gotta go.
So, last somebody's got to go. Delete that last one. Editor, delete that. Last somebody's got to go.
Yeah, we gotta go. motherfucker.
Yo, last somebody's got to go.
Yeah.
College QB. Vince Young, Cam Newton, Kyler Murray.
Bye, Kyler.
But Kyler Murray.
Why y'all even make me do that?
I told you.
We were
I
saying
told you.
that Kyler's a better option, but he's still gonna go. But the way you disrespected them other two by a line of RG3 up next to him is crazy. It's insane. No, you couldn't.
No.
It would have been
No.
we didn't answer. No, you.
He'd have got cut too, and I
Yeah,
don't like
cut.
disrespecting
It's
else.
crazy.
Yeah.
Cam really put that shit on his back.
Yeah.
And
Like nobody in
Vince
Cam's
Young,
offense is in the league but Cam.
Vince Young beat one of the arguably best offensive teams ever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's still stunk.
he was hooping.
That bootleg, right? I hated that. I can still remember.
I love that play. It's the best play ever. But Texas hooks down.
But we've come to that time where we got to say goodbye to y'all. But we will be back. We back off a hiatus, baby. So this was Putting Up Points, episode 68, sponsored by Kobe Styling Salon. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, you can find us on all streaming platforms. But most of all, we love y'all. Make sure y'all love us back, man. We out of
Weezy outta
here.
here.